Legendary locksmith spent 30 years crafting a safe, only to lock himself inside and sink it to the ocean depths. He hoped someone would unlock his masterpiece, yet that genius wasn't born until a century later, though he could crack the safe in just 8 seconds. His tutorial videos went unnoticed, until one day he received a mysterious email. The sender knew the legendary locksmith's safe's location, and invited him to an underground lockpicking competition. Faced with such a grand spectacle for the first time, Dieter stood frozen in place, while other competitors had already begun their attempts, though he started 3 minutes late. Dieter still advanced to the second round in 4th place. Confidently, Dieter began unlocking the safe, but this round's lock contained a music box, distracting him from perceiving the clinking of metal. This interference seemed to have no effect on Jack. He cracked the second round lock in just 2 minutes. Only then did Dieter realize he was the reigning 8-time underground lockpicking champion. In the final round, they had only 3 minutes to challenge the Royal Vault's security door. Jack listened to the sounds inside and discovered the door's inner layer had been lined with foam, dampening all clinking noises to near silence. Yet he pulled out sound-amplifying headphones and pressed them directly against the vault door. Everyone believed Jack had this one in the bag, but Dieter, using only the touch of his right hand, perceived the internal structure of the vault door. Every detail was captured by his right hand. With only 1 minute left, Dieter remained motionless. Everyone thought he had given up, but he suddenly sprang into action, unlocking 3 locks in succession in just 15 seconds, and successfully opening the vault. A new underground lockpicking legend was born. Excitedly, he asked the organizers, "Where is the legendary locksmith's safe?" But the organizers had no idea about this. They dismissed him with a $1 million prize. Then a mysterious woman approached him, the very one who had entered him in the contest. Since the locksmith's safe was so sophisticated, Banks still used it to this day, to fulfill his dream of cracking it. He'd have to join her team for a real bank heist. Dieter agreed without hesitation. The first safe, Rheingold, was stored in a credit union in Paris, France. First, Dieter pretended to use the bank restroom, and hid in a stall. Team member stole the security guard's keys, after and entered the vault room. Hacker Karina posed as a foreigner. The manager, unable to communicate, was distracted. Dieter reunited with Anne, and together they used the keys to enter the underground vault. The legendary Rheingold lay before them, true to its reputation. This vault bore the mystique of its locksmith's lore. Even Dieter's hands trembled. He aligned every gear, unsure of success, yet when he pulled the handle, the door actually opened. They were all overcome with excitement. Soon, 2 large bags stuffed with cash were carried away. Next, they set their sights on the second bank, though heavily guarded. This posed no challenge to the team's top-tier hacker. Soon he reached the final door. Dieter feigned movement under surveillance, while the hacker on the other side coordinated to unlock it, granting him access to the vault. After neutralizing the 2 guards here, the legendary second vault, Valkyrie, appeared before them. But this time, Dieter was startled. The lock's interior featured a unique spherical mechanism. Before he could study it closely, the lock retracted automatically. The vault seemed almost alive. Dieter now had only 1 chance left. One mistake, and the vault would lock permanently. Dieter held his breath, aligning the gears precisely. Suddenly, all the bolts retracted. Annie thought the vault had locked itself, but Dieter calmly opened Valkyrie. He had cracked it. They nearly kissed in excitement. Then Annie remembered she had a boyfriend. They took a large sum and prepared to leave.